Hey YouTube, Warrior Craft here with Bug Out Survival Belt Part 7, Things That Got Left Behind. And these are just things that got forgotten, well, that I forgot to mention because, well, either A, I consumed them, or I pulled them out from the system and forgot to replace them. Like, for example, this here, this is a home, self-made, just a belt-worn pouch. You can see it's homemade, of course. And it's just a snack pack. It hangs on your belt. Right there, it's sewn with dental floss and some cords, so it's not going anywhere. I've tested this one a lot. That just looked completely retarded, me shaking in front of the camera, but I'm still battling my colds. I'm still doing a little bad. Please bear with me. Forgive me. Yeah, the snack pack was in a different. This usually I put on my this and the first aid kit. Well, the first aid kit not, but this is always on my bug out belt. It's clipped on. But I had taken it to another trip about a week ago, and I knew no one was gonna think of anything. So I had flashlights, I had my snack pack which had a bunch of granola bars, energy foods, instant coffee, stuff like that. I replaced most of the items I've used, but not all of them. So, and as you remember, in my bug out belt there is no food really. So it was always, like there is no first aid kit either, but you throw the first aid little kit on there and you throw this snack pack and you have a little bit more time to hang on there. Now, I don't need to eat for about 6 days without suffering severe mental, physical damage. I know this because I've done it. I would go for 6 days with, if I have really caloric drinks like Coca-Cola and fruit juices and stuff, I can go even longer. You know, you stop feeling hungry after the first day. And then after the second day, you're almost not hungry at all. After the third day, the delirium sets in, the insanity, the craziness. But you can control yourself. Day 4, you're not hungry at all. Day 5, you're starting. You're sleeping a lot more. So, yeah, I don't need a lot of food. I don't suffer from low blood sugar. I do suffer from other problems, but that one's not it. But you know, you never know who else. I'm planning that if SHTF happens, I'm looking anywhere from 4 to maybe 12.5 people that might become part of my group in less than 4 or 5 hours of the poopies hitting the fan. So this can come in handy to a lot of other people and not just me. So that's why I took it now. I saw that it wasn't on there and I wanted to just finish it. And these are some other items that were either consumed and not replaced or completely forgotten. So without going off more off subject again, once again, I'm kind of tired. It was really hot where I slept the last few days. I couldn't sleep at all and my flu's been kicking my proverbial ass. So please bear with me. I apologize. And I'll try to get through this as fast and eloquent and efficiently as I can. So first things first. You remember the little sponge I have? The little sponges I have everywhere? Yeah. Well, you can't really wash crap without something to wash with. This is dishwashing soap mixed with some of that fancy refreshing mist that you spray on yourself when you're really hot. I think I got this at Cannes, or I don't know, maybe it was there, maybe somewhere else. So you just take this off, you squirt it a few times onto your sponge or onto your plate or into your cup, and you can then wipe it once you're done washing it, if you have extra water to spare, you can use grass, especially would do to clean your dishes. You can use a dry wipe, a wet wipe, but this is good to have. It's nothing extremely original, but I haven't seen anyone carry, you know, and people say, oh, I wash my stuff in the creek, or I wash my stuff there. But if you have something like, you gotta remember, I apologize for burping on camera, you gotta remember that there are a lot of diseases out there, and if you work on live flesh, and then you don't wash that knife really good, and you work on something that's not gonna be cooked, you're gonna get yourself sick, and sometimes you can get really sick. So I haven't seen anyone actually carry dishwashing soap with them. You can use regular soap, you can use disinfecting towels, you can use wet wipes, you can use alcoholic wipes, antiseptic disinfectants, but this, with a little bit of water, I can wash all my dishes. I have a pan, a pot, a couple of cups. I can wash all of them with the minimal amount of water and have them as clean as if I were cooking in my own home. And whenever I stay out really long, because I haven't bugged out in my life ever, honestly saying, I don't know how many people who have this type of stuff. I haven't bugged out, but I go all out camping. When I go camping, I like to build things. I prefer to build my shelter instead of buying a tent. I'll get into that later, but I always build a kitchen, and in my kitchen I have my little sponge, and I have all my dishes and all my stuff. All my food is, if I'm in a place where there's animals, all my food is packed away and on a tree and far away, downwind from camp. So I will have a nice little area, my kitchen area, where I will have all the commodities of a kitchen, and I'll have water. Well, I won't have, you know, but I have a couple of knives that are only dedicated for kitchen use. I have a bunch of stuff that's kitchen use. All my water will be there in like a cool box, because it will dig in the dirt really deep, like maybe 2 meters deep, and then I'll dig like a tiny storage area and put maybe some sort of isolation around, so I can keep all my water nice and cooler, especially if it's a really hot day. But all of that is camp making. I'll get into that later, because I'm already on minute 7 here. Sewing kit, these are needles inside and a big loop of black cord. 4 needles. There is nothing special about them. They're just regular needles, and some more string, different colors, just for the hell of it. You can always sew stuff, repair your gear, reinforce your gear. You never know when something's gonna decide to break and die on you, and it sucks. Keys, wrapped in saran wrap with a little bit of regular tape holding all together, making it airtight, pretty airtight. 2 chamomile teas, 3 mint teas, 3 green teas, I believe. So, yeah, you don't have food, but you want to be able to make some tea to rehydrate when you're losing electrolytes and whatnot. Soup tea is way better than just regular creek water, because you don't know what electrolytes. You can buy water with electrolytes, with magnesium, calcium, sodium, all that stuff in there, but, you know, have you ever been really thirsty and you drink a buttload of water and your stomach's swollen and you're gonna vomit, but you're still so thirsty? Yeah, that's because you're... Well, I'll get into all of that later. Dehydration and how to drink and survival skills, but most of you guys know that already. So, I'm wasting your time and my time. I apologize again. Conjuring towel. Conjuring towel. These are like mini towelettes. You take one of these, you rip it open, it becomes like that big. It's like a wipe. They're absorbent. It's like a washcloth. You just then open it and you put a little water on it and it expands. It's not that big, but it's pretty good. They're really compact, so you can carry. These are like 5-6 mini wipe, 5-6 towelettes you have with you. It's about ye big in size. Let me get. There you go. So it's not anything enormous, but it's pretty good. It's pretty big. Another small tea light candle. I have another one in here that you saw that's inside a plastic baggie. This one isn't. Safety pins to go with the sewing kit. More electric tape. This is usually the way I carry my electric tape. I know the last time I showed it, it was an open coil. You just take the tape and you squish it till it's flat, and then you take a little piece of electric tape and you glue it so it'll hold it together. This saves a lot of space. This way I carry 3, 4, 5, 6 electric tapes, taking as much space as one electric tape would take. And you can do this with any tape. I've done it with duct tape, I've done it with masking tape. Masking tape is not that great, I don't recommend it, but duct tape can take it as well. It's best for electrical tape because it's elasticy and you know all of its great and wonderful attributes. So I recommend this way of carry instead of just an open, you know, if you want the whole roll, because you can always roll it in something else. A lot of people like to do that with masking tape, duct tape. My fishing kit, I forgot to mention this. I mentioned actually the sinkers and the bigger hooks, but I'm gonna actually do a special review of this one on itself next. So, little solar powered LED, which is out of power now. It takes about 2 hours to charge and will last whole night. It's just one tiny light, but I can take this metal thing off, this plastic thing off, and then I can rig it into a tiny little light. I just haven't gotten around to it. And this is like your ultimate backup of the backup of the backup of the backup of the backup. Even if all lights go out, as long as there's sun in the morning, I can charge my solar powered little flashlight and have it work for me all night, give me a little reading light, whatever. It's really good to have in there, really handy. 2 12-gauged shotgun shells. What the hell are those for? Well, it's just hundreds of things you can do with them. Use them because I mentioned I don't carry a firearm, but with 2 shotgun shells and 15 to 20 minutes in any common home with my kit, I got myself a 1, maybe 2-barreled shotgun. And it's a good defense weapon, scatter gun. It's nothing fancy, but I have 2 shots that can take ultimately, potentially up to 4 or 5 people if you shoot it right, and it gives me the ability to take their weapons, whatever. I have 2 shotgun shells, which means I would have to build my own homemade shotgun, which is actually really easy. And I didn't have those because I had gone shooting and I believe I had shot my shotgun shells, so they were not in there. Well, that's everything for this video. I'm gonna do, just to show you really fast, because I still have a few minutes here. Oh yeah, fire start and cotton balls, tinder. Good stuff, burns nice, it's fluffy. The snack pack, really fast. Alright, Skittles, 3-in-1 instant coffees, 2, 3 of them. 4-in-1 instant coffee. You're wondering, what the hell is the 4th thing? Well, I won't tell you. 3-in-1, another one. You might know already. Bunch of sugar bags. Big sugar bag. Small sugar bag. Hard candy. And more teas. Three granola bars, muesli bars, granola bars. 6 hard candies. one soft candy, another 3-in-1 coffee, instant coffee, just regular 1-in-1 Nescafe coffee, it's 1-in-1, just black coffee, and one of these crazy lion sour power, some horrible sour shit stuff that I like. And it's everything that's in there, in the snack pack. But you see, it's a good amount of snacks, so it comes in handy, and it's good in the morning because everybody wants to drink coffee, but nobody brought coffee. Let's go to that. And I apologize for the ramble again. Yeah, that's everything that got left behind, and I will just review next time really fast this fishing kit, well, the things it has in there before I move on. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you with my EDC most likely.